Hi there, thank you. My name is Christian. We are MieterEngel, that means we're the angels for all tenants. Before I start, let's do like a quick survey here. Who in this room has already rented an apartment in his life? It's a lot of people. And a lot of people, when they rent an apartment, they run into problems. I personally once rented an apartment, I moved out. 2 weeks later, I received an invoice from my landlord saying I had to pay 2,000 euros. I was like, what? I left the place in a better shape than it was before. But then I needed legal advice. But then I had the next problem. Legal advice is very expensive. In Germany, there's actually an interesting concept. It's called a tenant association. So what is that? You become a member there, you pay a yearly fee, and then they solve your legal problems when you're a renter. But the problem is they're very offline, they have long waiting hours, and you even need to go to on-site appointments. Back in the days, I was running my first company, I had no time to go anywhere. So I was thinking, why is there not a digital solutions to solve renting problems online? And this is what we did. We call it MieterEngel, and from a renter's perspective, it's actually pretty simple. You just become a member, you pay a yearly membership fee, and then we have, most of the time at the same day, at least within 48 hours, an appointment and an exact date with a very highly qualified lawyer. And the cool thing is, you can ask as much questions as you want. And on top of the package we deliver is, you get like a tenant insurance by the Allianz. So right now we're already 10 times faster than the competition, and we attract a lot of high quality lawyers. The market we operate in is pretty big. In Germany alone, there are 35 million tenants, and they face millions of problems each year when they move in, when they rent, when they move out. And this is so much debate in this section that only in Germany we have 300,000 cases taken to court. Even on a global scale, it's quite surprising that even in the US you have over 100 million renters. And all this, there's not really any digital solutions to solve these kind of problems. But we started in the German market first, and what is in particular very interesting for us is basically those guys, 8.4 million who move each year, because either they run into problems or they want to make sure that they have a carefree renting period. So where is the margin in this model? We have definitely three interesting revenue streams. Right now we operate in the first one, it's the membership model. So people pay either 80 euros a year or 110 euros a year. The interesting thing is, within this model, people stay in between 10 to 15 years. And our target group we have already is between 25 and 40 years of age. So we have already a rental insurance for them, but a lot of people ask, can I get a household insurance? Can I get a deposit insurance? So we right now into talks with the Allianz, and we'll roll out into this next vertical in the next year. And then of course, we can also benefit from the cases taken to court. So looking at our product, what we did is we created like the MieterEngel Club so that the customer lies 100% at us. Right now, to speed up the process even more, to get real-time answers by the lawyers, we create currently a process-optimized software, and we already experiment with intelligent text solutions, so lawyers know exactly what is actually the current cases, what can they say, so there's a high-quality solution in real time. What have we achieved so far? We have over 1,000 paying members. We have made over 100,000 euros. We're not so long in the market yet, but the interesting thing is actually down there. The churn rate is only 6%, so it's really true that people want to stay in quite long. At the beginning, when we started, we had the first contract for 12 years, and we thought, well, we're very open and very transparent, so it was very unsure how long they will stay in. So just recently we increased the length of the contract, so we have now 2 years basically contract, and we have the same number of members as before, so nothing changed. So this is actually where the big margin lies in there. You know, I told you guys before, within these models, people stay in between 10 to 15 years, and this is what you see on this chart. Here you see the euro, here you see the revenue we make over the time, and here on the top one you see how much we make, and down there this is what the partner lawyer basically makes. So even if we have the half of the lifetime than the normal tenant associations, we make quite interesting profit with that model. And this is only the first revenue stream without talking about like the insurance and the court cases we can benefit from. So our goal basically in the next year is we just have right now the Rheingau founders at board, the guys who created Lieferando, they're our lead investors, and with their help in our team, we're currently 10 people. We currently roll out in the German market, and in the next year we will hit the 1 million revenue, and the week after that we will probably make 5 million euros. So what we're really focusing on right now is really testing the price sensitivities. So that means we raised the ARR by our product already, like over the last months, quite a lot. And this will be even more next year when we get into the insurance vertical and to the court cases vertical. So we're right now rolling out in the German market, and in the beginning of next year, we will start our Series A round with our model. Thank you for your attention, and if you have any questions, come later and speak to me. Thank you.
Thank you, Christian. Thank you very much.